Assalamu alaikum. This is exercise problem 2.25. So we want to calculate V0 first because after calculating V0, we can find the current, voltage and power associated with the 20 kilo ohm resistor. That means this resistor is our concern. So we need to find the voltage or the current to calculate the power. But they told us to calculate all three. So let us find out the V0 first, because we see that in the series circuit, this 5 ampere current will flow through this 5 milliampere current will flow through this 10 kilo ohm resistor. So from here we can apply Ohm's law to get the value of V0. So V is equals to IR. I is 5 milli multiplied by R is 10 kilo. And the unit is volt. So let us write the volt as unit. So milli and kilo can be crossed out. So milli and kilo, 10 to the power 3 and 10 to the power minus 3 can be crossed out. So we can write the V0 is 50 volt. So since V0 is 50 volt, the current from here will be 0.01 multiplied by 50. So it will be 0.5 ampere. 0.5 ampere. So because 0.01 multiplied by 50, so that means the decimal point will move 2 decimal places to the left. So overall we will have 0.5 ampere. So this is the thing we have written over here. So right now the current that is flowing towards this direction is 0.5 ampere, or if you want to write it in milliampere, we can write 500 milliampere. So we need to calculate this current now, because this is the current they are asking. Let's assume this current as I. So we have this I current as, let's change the color. So we have this I current as, we can use current divider rule here. So the current that is being divided over here is that 500 milliampere. So we can keep it at the top and multiplied by the other resistor that is 5 kilo. That should go at the top, and at the bottom we have the sum of the two resistors, which is 5 kilo and 20 kilo. So 5 kilo plus 20 kilo is 25 kilo, and the kilo and kilo can be crossed out. So we have 5 kilo and 5 kilo, so we can cross out all the kilo. So we have milli, but and the current has ampere as the unit. So this part is 25 and this part is 5. So we can cross these two parts out. So this part and this part can be crossed out, and I can write it as 5. 5 divided 500. So this gives us 100. 500 divided by 5 gives us 100, and milli is still there. So we have I as 100 milli ampere. So I is 100 milliampere. So we can now calculate the voltage and current and everything. So right now, let us calculate the voltage across this 20 ohm resistor. Let's call it V, the voltage V. So that voltage V can be calculated by using Ohm's law. So I is 100 milli and R is 20 kilo. The unit is volt. The unit is volt. So milli and kilo can be crossed out over here. So we can write 20, then we have two zeros from here. So 2000 volt. So 2 kilovolt. And finally, the I square R or V multiplied by I, either way we can calculate the P. The P is VI or I square R. So either way we can do it. We can have this 100 milli square. So I square, this I is being squared multiplied by R. So which is 20 kilo, and the unit will be watt. We can have the same answer by using 2000 volt multiplied by 100 milliampere. So which is again watt, or we can do it with another formula called V square by R. So we can have 2000 square divided by R is 20 kilo. All of these three expressions will give us the same answer. So so we can calculate 100 milli divided multiplied by 100 milli, which is 100 milli square, multiplied by 20 kilo. So once again, we can cross milli and kilo out. So it leaves us only milli. And overall, the result is we can cross this milli out by crossing out 3 zeros. Okay. So we have 200 watt. So this is 200 watt. This is our answer. Let us check if it is okay or not. So we can cross this milli out by crossing 3 zeros. So we can again have 200 watt from the second. And for the last one as well, we can have 2000. So we can write it in this fashion, like 2 kilo multiplied by 2 kilo. Okay, niche on the bottom we have 20 kilo. So once again we can cross this kilo and kilo out. Then we have this 2 as 20 and this 2 as 5. So 1 by 1000 divided by 1000 divided by, this is 1000, 1000 divided by 5. So this gives us 200. And the unit is what? So the unit is what? So by using all three formulas, we get the same answer. So this one is using I square R. This one is using V multiplied by I. And this one is using V square divided by R. So we see that all three formulas will give us the same answer. So thank you. Assalamu alaikum. This problem was quite easy to solve.